So as I was saying, this is Duelyst. I'm just going to go through the. You can see that there are other different. So so Leonard is primarily attacking. It has quite a few defense type creatures, and also it requires creatures. There are some creatures that needs to be near him, so that it gets benefits from the general. Uh, yeah, it feels very much like your typical warrior class in a way. Quite a basic type of race to play. Songhai is more attacky, so it feels very DPS. There's a lot of things that give you DPS, like the artifacts that give you more attack rate, and there's range attacks. So Songhai feels very much like a DPSer character that you want to play. But True Vian is a bit like a slow burner in a way, so it starts off slow, but if you manage to get a few of the stuff like the obelisks, it has a lot of obelisks. Obelisks allows you to summon a dervish every turn. So if you have a few of this coming out, then it can quickly overwhelm the enemy general. Abyssian is a bit of a, it's like a it has a lot of creatures that it can summon. It can generate creatures, a lot of creatures it can summon, and usually it uses these creatures to for other means, not necessarily to direct attack. So it's more like a warlock in a way. It also has this thing called the shadow creep, which will deal damage equal to the number of shadow creep spaces at the end of the owner's turn. So shadow creep is something that will appear on the battlefield, right? The tiles on the battlefield. The next one is Magma. Magma is also a bit of a heavy hitter. It feels like it has a lot of creatures that hit very hard, but they have very little health. And it also have creatures that have this annoying ability to either grow. That means every round they'll get bigger and bigger, or they will rebirth. So you see that some creatures like this will rebirth. So when it dies, it'll leave behind an egg. If your opponent does not spend the time to kill the egg, then it'll just regrow back again. So it has this. It's like a green. If you think of it in Magic the Gathering terms, like a green wizard. Vanar is a lot of control in a way, because there's a lot of ice. The ice will freeze the creatures, and it also requires a lot. Has a lot of creatures that do a lot of like attack from behind kind of thing. So there's a lot of infiltrate abilities. So if the creature attacks, if a minion with an infiltrate ability attacks from behind, then it gets extra damage against the enemy general. Yeah, I haven't gotten quite a lot of these creature sets. As you can see, most of them are quite hard to get. So the neutral are a solid set of minions, artifacts, and spells that, well, mostly minions that help to beef up your deck if you haven't collected enough of them yet. Okay, there's quite a lot of them, as you can see. So building a good deck will be very similar to Hearthstone. You try to have a good combination of your class, your race cards, as well as the neutral cards, and then from there you will build your deck, and then you play the game. So how do you play the game? When you click on play, or let me go back first to the. So there are daily quests that you can do. There's 2 quests right now. Hearthstone has 3, so this has 2. You can replace them though, so that's one thing good. You can replace both of them once per day. If you win the first time in day, you also get extra bonus. So all these quests are for you to get gold. So what is gold for? Gold is used to buy spirit orbs. Spirit orbs are where you get cards. So essentially you can think of them as like decks of packets that you can buy. So when you buy them, then you go to the collection, then you can open a deck, and then you see all the cards that you have collected. One thing to note is then you see profile. Profile is how many games you have played, the season ranking, the most played that you have, and you can change your profile as well. But right now there's only a limited few, and also they don't really mean much to me right now. It's supposed to tell you how many you're better than how many players, but I do not know if this feature is currently available in beta. Armory is where you buy the ops, which is similar to here. So it's like a double thing right now. And the settings, not much that to do right now here, and then there's friends that you can add. So let's go and play a game. So I'm going to play the quest. The quest, I need to play 8 games. 4 will be for Abyssian and 4 will be Songhai. So doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you play the match, you will get 25 gold. And so I have if I finish those 2, I'll just enough to buy 1 Spirit Orb that I can show you what you get. So I'm gonna play the season. Oh, just before I start that, when you go to play, you go training grounds. You see these are the quest puzzles. All right. So the first one will teach you how to play Duelyst. Then there are all the puzzles that you can. So these are like puzzles where you need to kill your opponent in one turn. And if you do that, then they usually reward you with gold. So this is how you can, if you finish all the puzzles, this is how you can start to build up your initial deck of initial cards that you can then form decks. So we're going to do 1v1. Oh, sorry, I keep going back. The Gauntlet. Gauntlet is very similar to the sealed deck in Hearthstone. So you like in Hearthstone you pay a number of gold, and then you can go in and then you can see how far you can go. Gauntlet, you need to pay 150 gold. So given how hard it is to get gold, if you play every 4 games, you'll get 10 gold. So they really want you to play a lot before you can go into Gauntlet. But I do feel that it is a bit expensive right now to go in. So let's go to the 1v1 match. So I'm going to select Songhai, my custom Songhai deck, and see what I can do with it. One thing about right now the multiplayer, it seems to be very fast. Usually I can get a game in, I get an opponent within the minute or so that is up. So it's quite fast right now.
Lionar versus Songhai.
Alright, so you usually have 3 starting hand that you can replace all of them if you want. So my inner focus will help me to refresh my range character. So I have so I think all this seems fine. If you are the starting player, you have 2 mana at the beginning. If you're the second player, you have 3 mana at the beginning. So I'll probably have 3 mana here that I can't do much. So I'll replace my Fan Blade to hope to get something else that might be better. So I'll confirm. Alright, so it's my turn now. So what I'm going to do is I'll first so you see this little mana balls here. If you manage to touch it or you end your turn on it, then you will gain 1 extra mana. So it might be useful sometimes to rush for it and get it. So for me in this case, it will be good when I cast a spell. So what I will do is I will get my avatar to appear here. Alright, creatures, when you first summon them onto the battlefield, they'll have a summoning sickness, and it's a 9/5 grid, you can see here. So I summon this. Now I have 1 extra mana here, so I'm going to summon the range. I'll put the range far away. Range, you can attack from anywhere on the battlefield. So I'll put this far away so that you can't retouch it. And then I will, if I use my inner focus now, this will become a 2/3, which is probably not that good. So what I'll do is I'll summon my inner focus and refresh my range, and then now I can attack using my range. So I'll move further away. You can see there's a time. If I take too long to think, alright, there's this timer will appear. I haven't seen what happens if you spend too much time to think yet. So I'll just attack the general here, and I'll end my turn. So as you can see, this is he has moved his general. He has buffed his general with this artifact, so it's +1. So now he's moved out and killed my avatar. Luckily I have another one here. Oh, yes, so I managed to kill all my minions. So very much I realized that one thing about this is you try to bring out as many minions as you can and kill all his minions, so that you kind of neuter the player as to what he can do. So if I can, so now he has summoned this. Okay, I'll try to move myself. I don't need the extra mana anymore, but I can't kill him right now, so I should try to move distance myself. You have to be careful though not to box yourself into one corner, because that's usually quite dangerous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force him to come to me, and then I will give I'll give him a part. I could move him anywhere else that I want to, but right now I will just leave him here. Oh, maybe I can move him, but it would be quite easy to attack me from here. I'll just move him somewhere here, just to see what happens. So that's my turn. Alright, so I've got one thing about Duelyst is that it has a feature called Provoke. So creatures with Provoke are like Taunt in Hearthstone. It's just that for Provoke in this format, you need to, any creatures that is next to it will have to attack it first. So and it can't move. So if it was placed here, for example, then this 8 squares around it will be provoked, and everybody needs to attack it first. So Provoke is a very good way to lock your opponent down, and you will see how I can use it later on. Alright, so there's 3 general. Okay, so it will probably do some damage to me. Each of the generals have 25 health, so once that goes down to 0, you lose. So I'm currently at 18 and he's at 26. That's a lot of creatures he's managed to summon. Attack me. I like the animations. You can see the art is very nicely done. The music is very good. There's no issues right now. Maybe I can move that. Alright. The animations are also very nicely done. It's a very interesting contrast between the cartoon animation at the background and the like pixelated animation that we have here. So what do I need to do right now? I need to figure out a way to survive. This could kill this one. I have only 5 mana, so I need actually 6 mana to do that. I do not have the ability to get 6 mana. So what I'm going to do is I'll kill this one. So I'll move myself closer. I will cast this, the Phoenix Fire, to kill the flying thing. Alright, and I will not kill him first, because if I kill him, he gets to attack me. So one thing about this is that when you attack something, the target will have an opportunity to attack you back as well. Regardless of whether your attack will kill him, unless you have special abilities where you allow you to kill him first. So right now, I will not attack him, so to prevent myself from getting further damage later on. So I'll make him use that action to attack me. So I have 4 Winds Magi. Whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to enemy general and restore 1 health to my general. So this will be good if I had a lot of spells, but they were right at the beginning. And it will be good if I had this earlier on. The other one is Task Ball. Task Ball, one thing about Duelyst is the Rush. So you see Rush can move and attack immediately. It's very similar to Hearthstone, where there are certain creatures that instantly you can start to attack, which I think is also named Rush. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, so he's spending a bit more time. So next round he'll do 5 damage to me, but I can now cast this which will make both his squire and himself. He needs to attack the shield master first before he can attack me. So I will cast my ball. I will try to whittle him down a bit more. So I'll cast my ball to kill golem, and now I can move closer to the general. And I will not attack, so to prevent damage to myself, I'll let them attack my shield master first. So you can see that when I highlight over my general or the minion, we'll each have a limited number of space we can move. So it's like 2 spaces away or 1 space adjacent. Yeah. So it's like a well, it's that you can see this one. So it's also blocked by other people. So you can see that my general right now is limited. I cannot move past them. But I think my own minions I can move past them. So there's a limit to proper placement of your minions and your general is key in this game. Very different from Hearthstone. Hearthstone has a limited placement in a way of there's just 1 row, but here you have this entire grid that you need to play around with. And some of the powers do make use of this grid. So right now there's this 2, which can be a problem. Okay, I can probably kill it. So I have 7 mana. I have 11 health life left. So 4 plus 2, I can survive a kill. So if I have 8 here, could I kill? No, I cannot kill him directly. 8, 10, 12, 13. So I have 13, I need it. No, I don't need it now. So what I can do, I must first protect myself, prevent myself from dying, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast this onto my avatar. The avatar can now go in and kill this big bad, the golem. Then I can cast my Arcanist. So if I put it here, I can kind of block the space in a way, right? And then since now it says 2, I'm at 2. I could attack him. He'll probably attack me back. Yeah, I think this should be fun. So I'll attack him. So you can concede as well. If you want, you can click concede. You can see that this is like support bug report, so you can report bugs, and they usually respond pretty fast. What else can you do? You can see number of decks. I'm not sure what happens when the deck runs out for now. I suspect it's similar to Hearthstone, but we can check online. So the mana maximum is 10. When you get to 10, then you just have 10. So that is similar to Hearthstone. So you have to increase 5, 3. Oh, so it could. Oh, you could almost have killed me. 3, yeah. But it will not, unless you have some other things up his sleeves. I don't think it can. He can kill me this round. Oh, chatting. So very much similar to the Hearthstone now. When you click on your so like you can click on them and they'll do stuff. They'll just show the emoticon. You can't really type and chat right now. So I possibly can win. So 9-4, I have 13, 15. I can win this round. Oh wait, he might kill me, so I should use this to attack. But I have my tiger, which has a rush. So it's 9, 4, 13, so I have 16, so I should be able to kill him now. Ooh, so there, I've won. So this shows that you have won. So I think right now each empire can go to level 11, and whenever you win or you lose, you always gain XP. So you see 4 out of 4 games, you get a next reward. So the next, usually whenever you complete 4 games, you get 10 gold. So I click continue. So I get ranking and move up. When you reach the next level, you cannot go down below that level. So I've passed rank 20. So I'm now in bronze. So I'm just working my way towards silver. Alright, so that's one game. Oh, first layer will win, you get 25 gold as well. 10 gold. Yeah, so that's my daily quest. So I only need 5 more. So let's play with my Songhai. Yeah. So that's what one game of how one game of Duelyst will look like.
Lionar.